Cause I need to get it. Oh, we want chill. Oh.
Vic keeping the play alive. Gonna find someone in the back. Touchdown Avance. Wow.
Michael Vick in the pocket. Just beautiful. The poise. Nothing bothering. The eyes downfield. Movement. Try to allow someone to uncover. And then the laser throw between two defenders. Now you see him once again. I love a quarterback being on balance. Always downfield. Always in a position to throw. Always bouncing. Good knee flex. And then just, I'm going to call him Michael Flick from now on. I mean, he just flicks this thing in there for a touchdown. And this is a tight window to squeeze it into to Avant.
They have a first down run with Keelan Williams.
When you go back and watch Albert Hainsworth on that,
I was just going to say it, John.
You got to get up off the ground and stay alive and chase this guy. And the scoreboard doesn't matter when you play Michael Vick. He will wear you out. But, just take a look at it yourself. And I realize it's a tough night and it's a rainy night, but you're down on the ground. You have to get up, and you got to continue to chase Michael Vick. The play's still going on.
Antonio Brown. Jackson's played very well this year for Cincinnati. Lots of time for Roethlisberger. The check down to Bell, almost always a good option. Does he go out of bounds? No whistle, no signal. And it's a touchdown for Pittsburgh. Wow. Boy, Jordan Evans, I don't know if he thought they were playing two-hand touch or what, but he didn't get him down. He didn't get him out of bounds. And the Steelers with an interesting celebration of a 35-yard touchdown.
He catches the ball. He comes out of the backfield, and he's in bounds.
He is in bounds. And what kind of a tackle is that by Jordan Evans?
Not good. Backup player.
William Jackson there as well, just a bystander.
The thing is, did they hear a whistle? I don't believe they did.
But what is Jackson doing?
No idea. No idea.
It's a 3rd and 9. Rushing 4, ball comes out of the hands of Newton. It's on the ground, and it's still on the ground. Picked up by T.J. Ward at the 4-yard line. Von Miller did it again. He knocked it out of the hands of Newton.
Here he comes, number 58. Von Miller against Mike Rimmers one more time. Cam Newton didn't feel it, didn't step up. The football just taken out of his hand. Cam Newton decides not to dive in there. And
he backs away from it. He jumped away instead of jumping into the pile.
Yep. I guess he made a decision it wasn't worth to go in there and get it. Should have dove in, had a chance to recover it.
Package of 4 wide receivers and the running back in the game. Manning throwing over the middle. Nice catch at the 30-yard line by Harrison. Harrison doesn't feel he's been touched on his way to the end zone. Touchdown! What a mental gap that is by the Bronco defense.
The Broncos are going to argue about who has who on this pass. Marvin Harrison catches it. Is he touched? No, he is not. You can see the Broncos are all talking to each other. Very alert. If you don't hear the whistle, keep playing.
Didn't get the opportunity to move people the way he should have. He wants to atone for that performance today as well.
Ajayi back in the game after the penalty. It's a first down at 20. Wildcat formation now. Check this out. Cutler lines up to the bottom of your screen. They're going to snap it to Ajayi, and that doesn't go anywhere. Kenny Vaccaro in there. We get a penalty flag, too, on the far side of the field. Craig Robertson in on the tackle as well. Let's see what the flag is.
Illegal formation offense. Number 10 was off the line. 5-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Funny you do a formation like that, you think maybe the quarterback would be out of place, but instead it was the wide receiver Stills.
You had the same thought process I did. I thought maybe they'd gotten Jay Cutler for lining up incorrectly, and you know what Jay would say? I'm a quarterback. I know where everyone lines up. You guys should figure it out that it wouldn't have been me.
High hanging, spiraling punt, touchback. Barnhart could not pull it up short of the end zone.
I think the way the returns have been going in this game, I'd just assume, wait a minute, what's going on out here? They down the ball. This is going to be a touchdown. That is one of the most unbelievable plays I've ever seen. They never downed the ball. It was sitting in the end zone, and the Rams picked it up and scored.
The PA man says apparently it's a touchdown for the Rams.
I mean,
as
you had
Bailey picked it up and ran it the entire length of the field.
You had guys coming on the field, off the field. Everybody's looking around and nobody can believe it.
Heads up football by Bailey. I guarantee you he was the only one on the field that knew what was going on. Bailey's 28.
Look at the bounce. That's a Ram bounce. I mean, nobody, look at this. Watch.
Look at this. Nobody is even looking at him. Barnhart's walking off. He unsnaps his helmet.
You see the officials going by? They were the only ones with him. Maybe a couple of Rams.
All of a sudden, that's an NFL